Rock and Roll Geek Show 1443.
Still rocking after all these years.
This is the story of my rock and roll butler.
This is it, the show that started it all. Often imitated, but never equal. From San Francisco, USA, online since 2004. It's the one and only Rock and Roll Geek Show. With the original Rock and Roll Geek, Michael Butler.
Welcome to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. My name's Michael Butler. Thanks a lot for joining me. I really appreciate it. Today is Thursday, December 11th, and it's 2:50 p.m. when I'm recording this episode. I am in an I'm still in an undisclosed location. I'm in a new undisclosed location in an undisclosed basement in the undisclosed dead of winter, doing an undisclosed podcast for a bunch of undisclosed listeners. There you go, friends. And I'm going to open this beer because it's 2:51 p.m. and it's time for me to open the first one of the day. This is a Modelo in a actual Yeti. Let's take a sip of this fine Modelo, a Special. Oh, that's good. I'm also recording this on the mobile podcast setup, so if the sound is a little fucked up, I apologize, but that's the way it is until I get my shit together, friends. It'll all come out eventually, but not right now, friends. We're just going to let that slide. All right. I got a bunch of audio comments to do. It's been a while since I've actually done a regular Rock and Roll Geek Show, so we're just going to do a normal train wreck in the afternoon here in an undisclosed location. Bunch of audio comments, and I have another rant of the week by the great Jonathan Travers, which I have not listened to, and I have not listened to any of these comments either. Let's start off with some music. This was sent to me by Tim Binder, friend of the show and friend of mine. I don't think I played this. It's been so long since I've done a regular show. I did a bunch of shows from the cruise ship with Chad Bushnell, and I did a track by track with BJ Lisco, did a great storytelling show with great photographer Harold Nadeau. Next week, I'm going to do a track by track with Lars Lenova. He's got his band. I'm going to do that as well next week. But today, I'm going to do a regular Rock and Roll Geek Show. This was sent to me from a friend of mine, Tim Binder. I'm a little bit out of this, so bear with me, friends. Brand new Tuck Smith and the Restless Hearts. The song is called Troubled Paradise. Tim Smith is the kind of rock and roll ambassador you didn't think existed anymore. A punk maverick from rural Georgia, producer and solo artist. He's seen the best and worst of a music industry in constant flux. By turns, it's left him critically acclaimed, poised for stadiums, dropped, burnout, back in the game, and beloved by those whom rock and roll is still everything. Now based in Nashville with his own label, Gypsy Rose Records, he creates from a more real place than most. By the way, he's on tour right now in Europe, or at least he was last week, with Danko Jones. Whoo! By the way, I should do a Danko Jones track by track as well. We will eventually get to that. My life is a little bit turned topsy-turvy right now, but hopefully be settled in soon. My birthday's coming up, by the way. Yes. 64 years old. Tuck's music carries the His music carries the pulse of classic rock and roll, but with a modern edge. Hook-driven, guitar-forward, and grounded in sharp, clear songwriting. If charisma and talent were all it took to be a star, Tuck would have long ago cemented himself amongst the world's most beloved songwriters. I think Tuck's doing okay right now. They're playing for pretty packed houses in Europe, and when he did a headlining tour in England, I believe every show was sold out. So Tuck's doing not too bad for himself. For those who still crave rock and roll with substance and edge, 21st century eyes, and an old soul's heart, Tuck Smith stands as proof that authenticity still cuts through the noise. All right, here's a brand new song. This is called Troubled Paradise. This is from YouTube, too, by the way. I could download it, but it's easier for me to play it on YouTube.
checkered past, taking chances like it's all we ever had. On the boulevard, breaking glass, talking trash, riding shotgun, bang my head against the glass. To a street rats in a neon wasteland, taking everything off for grabs. We were unholy rollers, praying we get out alive. We were runaway sinners, just trying to make it right. Yeah, we drove it like we stole it, to leave it all behind. We were two street rats trapped in a troubled paradise. Troubled paradise. Thought I was heartless, thought I was numb. Till you said, baby, take a chance on love. I'm tired of running on faith and fumes. Give me something real to hold on to. On the boulevard, breaking glass, talking trash, taking.
Oh, sorry, friends. I'm a pro. Okay, start it over.
Young lovers, touch and go, dodging bullets, going for broke. With shattered hearts and checkered past, taking chances like it's all we ever had.
There you go. Song's so good, I played it 1.5 times for you. There you go. Tuck Smith, Trouble in Paris. Great tune. All right. Brought a little tear to my eye for some reason. I don't know why. All right. I got a bunch of audio comments. I'm going to play one now. Let's see. I'm doing this from the iPad, so it's kind of difficult for me to pull these out of my ass, but I'm doing the best I can here, friends. All right. This is from, let's just take them randomly. How about Chris Capelle, the rock and roll copywriter? Let's see. Here we go.
Hey, check 1, 2.
Check one,
Michael
check.
Hey, how you doing?
Super
Chris
great.
Capelle, rock and roll
Oh,
copywriter. On December 8th, 2025. I already asked how you doing, but here it is. How you doing?
I'm super great. Could not be better. Thank you for asking.
All right, glad to hear it. Take a sip of something. I don't have anything in front of me.
I'll take a sip of this
'cause
fine
it's
Modelo.
11:20, and I'm going to go to bed soon. So, been a minute since I called in.
Yes.
Been a minute since you did a podcast.
Yes.
But I'll let you know what's going on with my concerts and whatnot. I called up with 2 Oasis and a Who and a Billy Idol, Joan Jett, and that was all in the summer. All right, so on Wednesday, let me go back.
Wow.
I saw Oasis twice. I saw them on the 31st
we did
of
those.
August with
We
my
did
daughter.
those.
And then on the 1st, I had tickets, and I was going to sell them to my friend from the running group, Diana, so she could go, but her boyfriend didn't want to go, so she said,
I ain't going to see no
"Going with me?" I
Oasis.
said, no, as long as it's
Fuck
not weird
those
with him.
pussies.
No, she's like, oh, he's so thankful because he doesn't want to go, and I really want to go. So we went and we had a really good time. Anyway, so on that note, 10 days later, or 9 days later, at Irving Plaza, they went to the Darkness that I just happened to be going to also. So that's a place in New York. I saw Cheap Trick there.
Well, speaking of the Darkness, I had Butler's practice and caught the last part of the Darkness in San Francisco at the Fillmore. Ran from practice and said, "Hey, can I catch the last part of the Darkness?" They let me in free. I probably saw the last 45 minutes of the Darkness, and it was great. I didn't pay a dime for it. It was at the Fillmore in San Francisco.
A few times. Actually, they did their 3-album show there in 1998, and I've seen them there a couple other times and seen a bunch of other stuff there.
They were great.
Blah, blah, blah. Darkness set list, Irving Plaza. Rock and Roll Party Cowboy, Growing on Me, Get Your Hands Off My Woman.
Motherfucker.
Mortal Dread, Motor Heart, Walking Through Fire, Barbarian, Love Is Only a Feeling, Giving Up, My Only. That was Rufus on vocals and
did
Heck
not
on
see
drums.
these.
Heart Explodes, The Longest Kiss, Friday Night, Japanese
I think I came in on The Longest Kiss.
Prisoner of Love, then a bit of the Immigrant Song.
Did not
bit of
see
something
that.
called Christmas Time, Don't Let the Bells End.
I saw that one.
Big hit, I Believe in a Thing Called Love. Conquerors, with the other guy singing, and I Hate Myself, and
They didn't
that
play
was it.
Conquerors
So
when
that
I saw
was
them.
September 10th. And then 2 days later, I went to Michael Schenker up at Ridgefield
Was it
Playhouse
sold out?
with my friend Matt, the guitar player, and one of the other rock and roll geek friends gave a show review, which is pretty much exactly the same show I saw, UFO thing. So listen to that. I didn't look back what episode that was. And then on the 21st of September, I saw Garbage in New Haven. You don't care because you don't like them anyway.
I don't
and
care.
That was
They're okay.
good show.
I don't
Shirley
have. I got no
Manson
problem
was
with
a
them.
rock goddess. And then back to my friend Diana. She was going to run the New York Marathon, and she had tickets for Steel Panther on October 30th,
Any backing
Thursday
tracks?
night before the race, and she didn't want to go and get sick. So she said, "Do you want to go with my boyfriend?" I'm like, "Yeah, he's a cool dude. He's a dude." So
Yeah.
I went to Steel Panther, and I sent you photos from that, and you said something like
Tracks.
Track Fest or
there
something,
you
which I'm
go.
sure it was, but it was fun, and they're funny, and I'm sure we've all seen them or heard of them,
Yes.
and blah, blah, blah.
They were on tour with
And
Buck Cherry.
That's it. I have nothing exciting to report on.
Come on, I want date reports.
Dating scene. I've gone out with a few women.
There
I
you go.
posted it on. I had the worst date of my life. Oh my God, that was horrible.
I want to hear it.
Springsteen movie, and I met her there, and she was like homeless looking and just horrible, and wouldn't touch anything without a Kleenex. But
Wait a minute.
whatever.
She wouldn't touch anything without a Kleenex? Ah, she's got OCD. I knew somebody like that.
Anyway, then I've had a couple other dates with more normal women, and I got something pretty exciting coming up this week, which you'll hear about, but that's it. So that's my report from my concerts in my life. I don't have anything else this year as far as concerts are concerned. I got some tickets for next year, like Cheap Trick and Iron Maiden, AC/DC, but Iron Maiden's not till, and AC/DC aren't until September of next year. And I might go see Guns N' Roses at MetLife Stadium just because I haven't seen any big concerts lately. And I'm going to see Cheap Trick in March, and I'm going to see Zebra in February because they're playing up here in Connecticut.
I may go see Cheap Trick in Las Vegas. They're doing Budokan top to bottom and a greatest hits, which I don't know if I care about Budokan, but it might be fun to go hang out with a bunch of Cheap Trick nerds.
I don't feel like going down to Long Island.
By the way, speaking of Cheap Trick, I've been listening to the latest album a couple of times. It's kind of growing on me. I'm liking it better than the review I gave it. So, John Nash and Ralph Miller were both at the Butler's show, along with Joe Pawlak and Chris Del Grande and his lovely wife. John Nash gave me some crap about not liking the new album, but it's kind of growing on me. So, John, I'm coming around a little bit.
Might even go to Handsome Dick, Manitoba if the bass player puts me as a +1. So
I will do my best, Chris. I hope to see you, friend. We're playing starting the end of January.
That's it. Chris, the rock and roll copywriter, Norwalk, Connecticut. Nothing else to say. Stay frosty. Keep the party going.
Let's go, friend.
See ya.
All right. You too can leave me an audio comment like Chris Capelle did. Just record it into your phone, email it to me, rockandrollgeek@gmail.com, and I will play it on the Rock and Roll Geek Show. All right. Let's thank some donors. What am I going to play? This was sent to me by, let me pull up it's very difficult to do this on the fly from the iPad. So who sent me this? Paul Nikodin sent me this. This is a band called the Razorbats. So I'm going to play this in the background. Razorbats, okay. Let me pull up Dropbox. Okay. Razorbats. Anthem of a Lost Century is the name of the album. Let's take it from the top here. All right. There are several ways you can donate to the Rock and Roll Geek Show, friends. Let me take us into this fine Modelo first. My favorite way is by Venmo. My Venmo name is @Michael-Butler-11. The following people donate on Venmo this month. Joe Pawlak, who I saw at the Butlers, and we went out to have dinner as well. He donated $200 for Thanksgiving. Thank you, Joe Pawlak. I really appreciate it, friend. He saved the show. Tim Schall donated $100, also saved the show on Venmo. Kirk Crawford saved the show with a $50 donation. Dan Gerawan, another $50 donation, also saved the show. Blake Johnston, friend of the show and friend of mine, Rock and Roll Brian Cranston, $20. Tim Smith, $10. The Rock and Roll Runner. I got an audio comment from him coming up. Show review, I think. Paul Smith, $20. I should have put these in order from highest to low, but I thought I did. Stephen Cohen, $5. Bruce McMillan, $3. I think that's everybody on the Venmo. If I missed you, send me an email, rockandrollgeek@gmail.com with the subject line, "You're an asshole." Donate on Patreon. Or no, let's see. On PayPal, I don't have a pop filter, friend. I apologize. On PayPal this month, Dave Franco, $20. Richard Strom, $20. Stephen LaPerriere, all the way in French Canada, $20. Jeff and Sherry Thieleliki, $10. BJ Lisco, $10. Jason Shepard, $10. Ralph Miller, friend of the show and friend of mine, $10. William Beal, $10. Dave Jackson in the School of Podcasting, $10. Benjamin Muller, $5. Vincent Creamy, $5. John Tennis, $5. Rachel Rosenberg, $5. Greg Long, $5. Andrew Howe, $5. Peter Spark, $5. John Offenlock, $5. Daniel Borden, $5 Shady Dude donation. Jace Lesnewski, $5. Christopher Del Grande, $5. Dave Alexander, $2. Adam Gerstein, $2. Adam Brochet, $2. Adam Croft, $2. Deborah Dreyfus, if that's your real name, $2. Brian Gradich, $2. Kai Matsuda, $2. William Moffat, $2. Lasse Tatvedhagen, $2. And finally, Chad Kiffmeyer, $2. Let's find another song here. How about The Race is On? Race is On. Razorbats. You can also donate on the PayPal. No, on Patreon. Excuse me. Patreon.com/RnR Geek. Joe Pawlak, $16.66. My Bodyguard coming through again. Kirk Crawford coming through again with $12.77. Patrick Shanahan, $10. Cole Thornton, $9.99. Ryan Springer, $8. Jon Scott, writer of the great book Tom Petty and Me, $8. Michael Street, friend of the show and friend of mine who I have a show review coming up from as well, $7.50. Dave Slusher jumped ship, but he's still donating $5.55. Robert Harvey, $5. Chiaki Hinahara, my good friend who I miss dearly. Madaki Metal on Instagram, $5. Jamie Jefford, $5. Erik Klein, $5. Paul Smith, $5. Justin Lefkowitz, $5. Steve T. Steve Trice, $5. James Shapiro, $5. Martin Crawley, $5. Nadi Itani, $5. Eric Stowell, $4. Mike Hellier, £4. Mark Mazet, $3. Dan McBride, $3. Adrian Bosch on Bosch Rock on the Rock and Roll Geek Facebook group, which I did not create, but I do approve people. You just got to answer a few questions created by the sheriff, who was suspended from Facebook for talking about drugs that he does not do. He created the questions. We just did that so we make sure you're not some guy trying to bomb ships in the water for no reason. All right. Thank you, Adrian Bosch on Bosch Rock for $2. Amy Bowen, $2. Eric the RnR Pleeb, $142. 3 legs, 4 wheels, $1. And finally, Arnie Stash, $1. Thank you to everybody who donates to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. There's no advertisers on this show. I only have to answer to you. People can't, the brands can't say, hey, it's not brand safe. You said the F word. You talked about politics, which I don't. You are a misogynist, which I'm not. You're anti-homosexual. Whatever. I don't have to answer to any of those assholes. I just got to answer to you, friends, because you're the ones who keep this show alive. It's a value for value. So if you get any value out of this show, please donate what you can, friends. It helps me out immensely, especially since I'm unemployed and don't really have... Well, we won't get into that right now, but I need the money, friends. You'll really be helping me. If you get any value, please put a number on it and donate to me. Thank you so much. I'm going to let this song play out, friends. Thank you, Paul Nikodin. I like this. Razorbats. Anthems of a Lost Century. I take a sip of this fine Tecate to every, or Modelo. All right. More audio comments. Let me get to the, get back to the files here. Whoa. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Kill it. Okay. Okay. How about a rant of the week from my good friend, Jonathan Travers. Always nice to hear from Jonathan Travers.
Hey, Michael Butler, what's going on? It's your buddy Jonathan Travers.
Hey, buddy.
Kicking back on a day we finally called off of work because of the snow and the cold. Oh, my God, we've been working in some hellacious weather here.
Yeah, it got, where I am right now, it got down to 6 degrees the other night. Oh, it's good times. I've never been in 6-degree weather.
Wrap up before the end of the year. Anyway, I don't know if you've seen the collaboration between the Avett brothers and Mike Patton.
Let me see if I
But, God, I got some friends, man. They think Mike
brothers, I
Patton
have
walks
not.
on water. I cannot stand Mike Patton.
I'm not a big fan.
Even when he finally got Dave Lombardo and Scotty into Mr. Bungle, I thought, okay, maybe that's good. Shit. Anyway, Avett Brothers and Mike Patton. AVTT/PTTN. Here's a 2-word review. EAT/SHIT. The end. They suck. Goodbye.
All right. Should I have to look for him? I don't really feel like looking for him. If you want to find him, Avett Patton. Oh, let's see if we can find him. What the fuck?
Hey, Michael Butler, what's going on? It's your buddy Jonathan Travers.
Sorry, Jonathan Travers. Where am I? Man, it's difficult to do this from the iPad. Really, friends. All right, let's get on the YouTube here. Let me find YouTube. Okay. Safari. What is it? Avett Patton? Okay. Let's see. Avett Patton. Let's see. Avett Patton. Okay, let's see what we can find here. All right. Let's see. Is it live? Is there music on YouTube? I don't know. This is some kind of live stuff here. Let's see what we can find here. Videos. Here we go. Eternal Love. Oh, there's an ad. Yada da 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 da. Christmas. Don't you just love Christmas? Okay. I got to get me some Harbor Freight for Christmas.
To do that,
All right. Let's hear it. I got no problem with the Avett Brothers.
In every dark night, so hard I'll speak without lying.
If every birth is the ending,
And every life is dying.
here in the spaces, here in the shadows, behind the faces, beneath the souls, everyone has it, everyone knows the dread of eternal love.
All right, there you go. There, little Avett Patton, AVTT/PTTN. All right, what else we got here? How about Tim Smith? Let me find my friend Tim Smith's show review. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Hey, Michael. It's Tim,
Hey, Tim.
the rock and roll runner, calling from near Cincinnati, Ohio.
Snow in there?
How's it going?
Super great. Could not be better. Thank you for asking, friends.
Good
Friend.
to hear. Good to hear.
Yeah.
I have a show review for
good.
you.
Thank you.
And I saw these guys like in June or July. I'm way behind. This is the band Foreigner.
Okay.
And I thought I'd call this in because I don't think I've heard anyone give a Foreigner show review, and they actually never even come up on the Rock and Roll Geek show very much.
Well, there's no original members. I saw Foreigner back when I was hanging out with Joe Klein, rest his soul, at the Laughlin River Run. And I don't even think Mick Jones was playing guitar for them, but yeah, I like Foreigner. Everybody likes Foreigner.
I think everyone likes Foreigner.
Yeah,
Pretty
look
good
at that.
band. So I thought I would give a show review about them. So I saw them, it was July 24th when I saw
a long
them.
time ago.
At the Ohio State Fair.
All right.
And this was the historic farewell tour.
of course.
And you know exactly what that means when
Yeah.
they say it's a farewell
We
tour.
got to
I
sell
will
some
get to
tickets,
that.
man.
So anyway, this was during the week, so I took a half a day off of
nice.
work.
Nice.
And my wife and I, we drove up to Columbus, Ohio, about 90 minutes. And this was at the fair, so we looked at the little piggies and fed some goats and
That's
stuff
nice.
like that.
Nice. Have some
Had some
turkey
barbecue
legs.
food.
There you go.
At about 6 o'clock, we headed to this big barn for the 7 p.m. show. It must have held maybe, 5,000 people.
It's packed.
And it was mostly full for the
Yeah.
show. Just a few empty seats on the very edges, but otherwise almost completely full. By the way, this is where I saw Nazareth and Deep Purple about,
State Fair.
5 years ago now. And I saw Styx a couple of years ago. It's a good place to catch these older bands
Yeah.
as they come through. The place actually, for being just a big barn, the sound is really good, and it's actually really loud. It almost breaks my eardrums, but good place to see music. The farthest seats are not that far away that you feel like you're in nosebleed seats or something. So there was no opening band, except that apparently Foreigner, they're really big on music education. So they had the Ohio State Youth Choir come out. These are like high school kids, I think.
Nice.
They gather them from around the state, and it sounded like they had only been together about a week. And they came out and they did some singing, and honestly, it wasn't that great. The mics were too far from them, and I couldn't really hear them. And I thought it was a little bit boring. Probably cool if it was one of your kids, though. And then they all got to sit kind of near the front off to the side to watch the show. So I'm imagine they all got in for free, I hope. So that was kind of cool for them, but not really very interesting to listen to. So on to Foreigner. Like a lot of these old bands, they're down to one original member.
I don't think they're down to any now.
In this case, it's guitarist Mick Jones.
Oh, he was still playing, huh?
He's 80 years old. By the way, I think I just read he may have been diagnosed with Parkinson's not too long ago.
Nice?
I'm not exactly sure on that. And I really cannot recall right now how much he was out on stage and how active he was actually playing or whatever, but he is 80 and he is still in the band. Anyway, the bass player is a guy named Jeff Pilson.
He's from Dokken.
I guess he was an original member of Dokken. Michael Bluestein was on keyboards, Bruce Watson on guitar. These two guys, looks like they've played for all types of bands in the past.
Of course.
On drums was Chris Frazier.
Don't know him.
And singing was Kelly Hansen.
Yeah.
At first, he was
Hurricane.
singing. I will get to that. So let's get to the
they brought in,
set list, and I'll have some
They
comments
must have brought on Lou Graham.
as we go along.
I hope Star Rider's in the set list and the damage is done.
So they started with Double Vision.
Feel my eyes.
Give me a time if you want
With
to sing a couple of bars
vision.
or whatever, because you'll know almost all these songs
Of
like
course.
I did. Double Vision, they started out with. Then Head Games.
Keep on playing head games.
Then I remember this as being maybe the first
Urgent?
Foreigner song that I really liked.
Hot-blooded.
It seemed to me, and that's Cold as Ice.
You're
I
as
remember
cold
that.
as ice.
And then after that was Waiting for a Girl
I've been
Like
waiting
You. I'm not really fond of this
No,
song.
it's ballad.
It's too slow and I don't know.
Come
Just not a big.
into my
I like their
life.
more upbeat songs. After this was Dirty White Boy. That's a
Dirty
great
white
song.
boy.
And then somewhere around here, in the middle of the show or first part of the show, the lead singer, Kelly Hansen, announced that he's going to be quitting the band. He's departing after the summer of 2025, and he's going to be replaced by Louis Maldonado.
Now, they're doing a farewell tour. Can he finish out the fucking farewell tour? You know why, because there ain't no farewell tour, friends.
Now, I am
What's
not
the
sure
guy's
if this
name?
guy
What's the guy's name? Hold on.
here in the middle of the show or first part of the show, the lead singer, Kelly Hansen, announced that he's going to be quitting the band. He's departing after the summer of 2025, and he's going to be replaced by Louis Maldonado. Now, I am not sure if this guy... So Louis Maldonado came out. I'm not sure if he had been playing guitar and he came out or if he was off stage. I don't know which. So after this, Maldonado sang either all of the rest of the songs or some of them. And in a way, it's kind of nice that the band is doing this transition without something bad happening, because usually it's like something bad, right? Someone gets replaced because either they had a fight with the band or they're like really ill and sick or something like that. And evidently, Kelly Hansen, he's been singing for Foreigner since 2005, and he just wants to slow down and do other things. He's not sick. He's not mad at the band. The band didn't kick him out. He just is done.
Just quit. I'm done. I quit.
You know, chill out and be retired, I guess. So that's pretty cool. So after this Maldonado started singing, and I think maybe he sang the rest of the show, or maybe they both sang some songs. So Maldonado, I guess he was in the band Train for a while.
Okay.
I don't know much about Train.
Huh, he was a singer at Train?
So, as I said, this was the farewell tour, and so much for that. I don't know why they're even still calling it that, because they said, yeah, Maldonado will be taking off for the future.
Right.
And I can see they've got dates going all the way into 2026 right now if you want to go see them. And I think Maldonado is exclusively their lead singer at the moment. So Kelly Hansen is gone. Maldonado was great. So was Kelly Hansen. They're both really, really good singers. So that's good. Also, as an aside, before every song, they'd do a little intro to the song, and they would always kind of finish with a little pun that led into the song, like "Dirty White Boy." They had some little thing, and then led into
of dirty
being a dirty white boy. Or urgent. They were urgent, and then they start singing the song. That type of thing. So I guess
I tell you, it's
cute.
urgent, people.
So anyway,
it's urgent.
Dirty White Boy. And like I said, it wasn't exactly here, but somewhere where this Louis Maldonado came out. After that was Feels Like the First Time.
I want to tell you folks, I ain't been in this band for very long, but it feels like the first time. All right.
All these songs are good, except for the Waiting for a Girl Like You, which
I
I'm
hope
not
they played
fond of.
Star
That's a
Rider.
great song. I'm just not my style there. After Feels Like the First Time was Urgent.
Emergency.
Another good song.
Great
Then we
tune.
have a drum keyboard solo.
Oh, great.
Yeah, whatever, I forgot.
Star
and after
Rider.
this, another great song, of course, Jukebox Hero.
Jukebox
Maybe,
Hero.
I don't know what their biggest hit was.
Stars
Well,
is-
it may have been one
Lefkowitz
of
used
the
to play that.
slow songs, but beyond those,
Got an old guitar.
Jukebox Hero had to be way up there. Then they did an encore. They left, I think, and came. I think they left and made us a clap, and then it came back out and did Long, Long Way from Home.
Long Way from Home.
Another great song.
It's a good one. That was their first
Then
hit, I
they
think.
did I Want to Know What Love Is.
I want to know
Another
what love
slow
is.
song that I'm not super fond of.
Nah, me neither.
I'm sure it's a great song, probably a big, big hit, but not really my
I'm
cup
going
of
to play a slow song by Foreigner that's a great song. But I'll just wait on that.
And the Ohio State Youth Choir came back on stage and sang with them. And again, it was probably very cool. Maybe if you were up front and could hear them better. To me, it didn't really help, but yeah, I guess that was nice of them and kind of cool. And finally, they finished with Hot Blooded.
Check it and see.
Another big, big hit. So a few
No
comments.
Star Rider, no damage is done.
All of these songs are big hits. I mean, I know they're all big hits.
A ton of hits.
There
more
were even
that they
some
didn't
others
play.
they could have sang. Like, I would have liked to hear Star Rider, if you remember that song. That was a great song. But they didn't play that one. They didn't play Blue Morning, Blue Day.
Blue
if you
Day.
recall that one. And probably a few others. Foreigner had a lot of hits.
Yes.
So a few other points about Foreigner, in my opinion. In a way, they're a band that's a little bit easy to forget.
Mm-hmm.
And thinking of why this is, it might be because, in all honesty, they didn't really invent anything. They didn't come up with a new type of rock and roll or anything like that.
They had a
They
shitload
jumped
of
in
hits, man.
1977. And that's a time when there's a ton of straight-up rock and roll that was popular. And
I believe I saw Foreigner on the second tour. Cheap Trick and Heart opened for Foreigner. I believe it's the first time I saw Cheap Trick in color.
Foreigner just jumped in and did the same thing. They didn't try to do anything new or fancy or cute. They just did the same
I'll
thing
tell you,
all
their
the other
songs
bands
are
were
catchy
doing.
and they're
But
hard
they
to
did
play,
a
some
great,
of them.
great job. They made fantastic songs with good melodies, good lyrics, good musicians, good solos, guitar solos, a great singer with Lou Gramm, the original singer, was a great singer.
Yes.
Their hits are radio staples. All these songs you've heard a million times. And because of that, you can kind of forget about them or ignore them a little bit. But seeing it live on stage was really, really fun to hear. The concert was better than I thought it was going to be. It was really good to hear these. And they did a great job. I mean, they were very enthusiastic. They sounded like they were, their 20s and 30s, like they were up and coming band. They were really into it. They weren't just going through the motions.
Right.
And part of that might be because they're
none
not
of
the original guys.
members.
They're not old or whatever, and you're just standing there doing what they can. And these guys are.
They'd be playing clubs. If
Well,
they
I
weren't
don't know
doing
how old
this.
they are, but they've got new guys coming in, and they're doing a great job. Great singing, great guitar solos. Everything was good. They played the songs pretty much the way you know them, which I generally like, but might extend the solos a little more. A few little flares here and there, adding to the songs. But for the most part, it's the way you remember them, but just a lot more vibrant because it was live. So it's really good. So anyway. I was impressed. If these guys are coming around and you kind of feel like I do, like, Foreigner, yeah, I remember them from my youth.
I'm at a state
I like
fair,
their music.
might as well check
Go
them
see
out.
them. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. They were really, really good. The sound was great, and they were all enthusiastic, and they did a great job. I enjoyed it. So anyway, there you are. A little Foreigner for you, and that's all I have. Stay frosty.
Stay frosty, friend. All right. Let me see if I can find. I'm going to play this from my phone. This is very difficult to do without a computer. Let me try this and see if this plays. This damage is done. Hopefully it plays here. Let's see. Gonna play it? Of course not. Fucking hell. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Here we go. Playing. Okay. Let's start it over here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Fucking hell, man. Oh. This song is great. This ballad, but it's a good one.
Is there a reason?
Maybe I won't play the whole song because we've heard this a million times probably.
Things that you say, the way you're treating me.
On this album cover, they're all wearing trench coats.
Well, it's too late. We're no longer one.
I don't want you.
I don't want you.
That's a great song.
Damage is done. Will you miss me when I leave?
I'll get into the second chorus and then we'll get out of here with this one, okay? I don't want to play classic rock all
Tell
day.
your friends I treated you unkind. Well, it's over now.
No longer one.
On the run. I don't want you. The damage is done. There have been rumors that my sense of humor is lacking in some ways. To me, that's no reason.
Tantamount to treason, man. All right.
See what the judge has to
Let's go a little
say.
longer. I'll get out of this.
You need to find someone half as blind as I am to your games. And maybe you'll find out what it's all about. And it can drive you insane. is done.
All right, there you go. A little foreigner for you. All right. Another audio comment here. Eric, Rock and Roll Pleeb. Hey, Eric.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Mike Butler.
Hello.
Eric the Rock and Roll
Hey,
Pleeb
Eric.
here. How are you?
I'm super great. Couldn't be better. A little cold.
I'm fine. I'm
glad to hear it.
drank a couple of Guinnesses.
I'm drinking a
and I wanted to
Modelo here.
I had 2 points here that I wanted to quick make.
Okay.
So one, in the background, you might hear Skyhooks.
Ah, yes.
So I'm listening to Skyhooks. I want to just thank you for
Not Bob Spencer,
introducing
but
us all, or at least
one of the other guys
to
just died.
Skyhooks.
Recent
Talked
guitar
about him a
player
lot
just
over the
died.
years, and because of you, I never heard them before, so and I just love their sound.
Skyhooks are a great band.
I like when I can hear the bass, the guitar separate, like in different.
I interviewed the bass player, Mackinch, something like that. Main songwriter. I interviewed him a long time ago.
Channels, and it's poppy, but it's hard. It's like quirky. The lyrics are interesting. Like, great band. So thank you for that. And then, so the point number 2 is the song I'm playing right now is called "Somewhere in Sydney," and it made me think of a topic maybe for the show.
Oh, good.
And maybe it's already been thrown out on the Facebook page, which I am not a member of because I don't have any answers to simple questions.
You couldn't answer,
but no, I'm not on social media that much.
Oh,
but
that's good.
So just
I don't blame
a topic,
you,
like rock songs or punk songs or just that genre, songs that you would maybe introduce to your country band, like they've introduced you to Hank Williams Jr. and whatever, and you're enjoying that journey. Like, are there songs that could go the other way, like something like "Somewhere in Sydney" sounds like listen to this. I mean, it has folk, country, rock.
Yeah, a little country.
It's something I could think they would do.
There's a great Skyhook song that has a little bit country. All My Friends Are Getting Married. That's a good one. Oh, what did I just do here? Fuck. Okay, here we go.
The topic would be like introduce rock songs that you think would be good in the country world. So that's it.
Thank you for that, Eric. I will think about that.
Bye-bye. Stay frosty. Bye.
Stay frosty, friend. Thank you, Eric. So the topic would be rock songs that could be played by a country band, which is there's been a bunch of rock songs that new country bands have played, but that's a good topic. I will write that down and keep that in mind. If you would like me to do that, give me your songs that could be played by a country band, little country tinge rock songs or whatever, and maybe we'll put a show. We'll put a show together based on that. Thank you, Eric. I really appreciate it, friend. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Let's get out of this. All right. I got another comment here. One more. Friendish. Let's play a song and then we'll get out of here. No. Then we'll play another audio comment and fuck it. Let's play this audio comment here.
Hello.
Hello.
This is friend of yours. Friend of the show, Michael Street, calling in a show review of Gilby Clark in Gastonia, North Carolina, at a club called The Rooster.
The Rooster.
First of all, how we doing, Butler?
Super great. Couldn't be better, friend. A little cold.
Good to hear. What are you drinking tonight?
I'm drinking a Modelo in a
well, I'm drinking a Red Oak Bavarian lager myself.
Yum.
And I think we're on the fourth one. Let me take a sip.
Always the best. I'll join you, friend.
Nice. Well, this all started. I reached out to the rock and roll Brian Cranston about a show at the end of April in San Antonio. Glenn Hughes is playing, who I've never seen. And I'd like to get to this show. Hopefully we make this happen, but it's got Enough's Enough and Gilby Clarke opening. And, you know, sometimes you feel like you're getting spied on. Right after I get done interacting with Blake,
I know where this is going.
An ad pops up for this show for Gilby that I was totally oblivious to. And I was feeling good, feeling right. It was
feeling good
Saturday night. I looked at the ticket prices,
cheap,
and it was
probably.
like $40.
That's a little high.
$75 for a VIP.
Ah.
And I was like, you know what? Fuck yeah, I'm getting the damn VIP.
Hell yeah.
Why not?
I got no kids. I'm single.
I'm
a mogul, a pest control mogul.
I get an email, and it says, meet and greet and sound check. Be there at 4 p.m. sharp. So I get to the venue right at 4 p.m. and
you wait.
There's about a dozen of us.
Wow, that's good.
And we're just kind of wondering what to do. And we finally, one of us just walks in.
That's almost a grand extra right there.
There's like 7 or 8 booths of all these women like selling a bunch of new age crap, like all that crystals and all that bullshit.
Featherwitch girls.
Eventually, a lady comes up to us. Can I help you? I mean, what are y'all doing here? So we inform her that, well, we got an email saying that the sound check and meet and greet starts at 4. I don't know anything about that. I mean,
I love it.
This lasts till 4. I mean, we got to have time to break all this down and get set up for the show. Okay. So, what time should we come back?
Don't ask this girl. She don't know.
I don't know. Well, thanks, lady.
You're asking me for it.
Been really helpful.
Yeah.
So I go across the street. There's like.
Usually the clubs have no idea about these meet and greets. They're not informed, so they don't know what the hell's going on.
Some pita restaurant, and I sit down, order a drink, get dinner, and I'm about halfway into it. I look up. There's Gilby walking down the sidewalk.
Hey, man.
Guitar slung across his back, carrying a pedal board. So I'm like, check, please. I didn't want to miss out on anything.
You paid $75.
So I rush over there. They let us in. Mm-hmm. I take a seat, and for about 20 minutes, I see Gilby and the sound guy kind of just go back and forth. Every time, Gilby has, some gripe. My vocals, they're only on the right side. This went on for years. 20 minutes at least. I need my delay set at 150 millisecond, which that's probably your preferred setting, Butler, right?
I prefer 135.
That sound guy kept looking at me and rolling his eyes. He was getting annoyed with old Gilby. But Gilby's such a nice guy. He wasn't being a dick or anything. So whatever, they get all that situated.
I love this comment.
He does about 3 songs during the sound check. He does Cowboy Song and Dead Flowers. So that was pretty cool, getting to see all that. And hell, he just walks right up to me after he gets done playing.
You're the one who paid?
Hey, man, my name's Gilby.
Oh, really?
What's yours? Man, I really appreciate you coming out here tonight. And
that's nice.
I didn't expect him just to walk right up to me.
I guess you must have been the only person that bought the
my mind
meet and
went
greet.
blank. Kind of had that, starstruck moment. Like,
really?
Like Joe Pawlak and Ron Keel in Nashville.
Yeah, there you go, at the bathroom.
So finally, get myself together. And right at the last minute, I said, you know what? I should grab a few CD covers for him to sign. So I grabbed Colonel Parker. This is like a band he had with a Slim Jim Phantom of the Stray Cats.
Well, I bet he was impressed with that.
Grabbed that, a couple of his solo records, a live record, and let's see. He was in a power pop group called Candy. And I just got that, like a reissue.
Man, you
on
probably blew
Rock
him
Candy
away with
Records.
your rock knowledge, Michael Street.
And I break all that out for him, and he's like, "Oh man, you got the whole catalog."
Yeah, I paid $75, motherfucker.
Get him to sign all those. He tells me, "Yeah, man, we just re-recorded this Candy album.
For
It
probably
sounds
for
a hell of a lot
Cleopatra.
better. It's going to be re-released with a limited edition 1,000 vinyl copies." I was like, "Nice. Well, count me in. I'll get it. You playing anything off of that tonight?" Well, nah. I said, "Well, what about this record?"
Nah.
It was like his second record, The Hangover. There's one acoustic song on there called Bluegrass Mosquito I like. You playing that one tonight? Man, you know what?
Nah.
Apparently he's not playing that. Go to the next record. You playing any Colonel Parker tonight?
Nah.
Man, I need Jimmy with me to really do that one.
Yeah. I love this.
Too bad Jimmy wasn't there.
I fucking love this.
Then it's like I go to the next record, Rubber.
Oh, he ain't playing anything off that one, dude.
Good song called Kilroy Was Here. I was like, you
can't do
playing that one tonight?
Nah, we ain't got that one. Hey, George on that one.
Damn it, Gilby. What the fuck are
man.
you playing tonight?
Guns N' Roses tunes, man.
Oh, it all makes sense later. But he's just like, you know what? I've played Charlotte before, but where the hell am I at? Do you know anything about Gastonia? Are you from Gastonia? I was like, no, I'm from Charlotte. So I had to inform old Gilby. There are a few celebrities that emerge from Gastonia. I know Gilby's a sports guy.
Oh.
I said, well, North Carolina Tar Heel and L.A. Laker legend James Worthy.
Oh, yeah, him.
He's from Gastonia.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
James Worthy, the guy that played with Magic Johnson.
No,
like,
the guy who played in Guns N' Roses, dumbass.
I said, also, everybody's favorite frontman, Fred Durst. He spent his formative years here.
I thought he was from Jacksonville.
Kindergarten through high school before he moved back to Jacksonville.
Yeah, there you go.
So, before the show, just me and Gilby shooting the shit. He's always got this reputation of just being this really
nice guy,
outgoing, real friendly guy. And I can attest to that. Gilby Clark is a really cool guy.
Even though he's not playing any of the songs.
It was funny because once he got done with me, he went over to a couple of the other VIP people, and they asked. He was in this band called Kills for Thrills.
Yeah, Kill for Thrills.
And they were like, you going to play this song tonight?
Oh, no, we ain't going to do that.
Oh, well, the thing is, I can't remember the lyrics.
Right,
the guy breaks out the CD booklet. Well, here you go. The lyrics are right here. I
love this.
It's fun watching him squirm.
I fucking love this, man.
So this is, like 5 o'clock, and he says, yeah, I think I'm going to hit the stage about 8:45.
So you guys got to sit there for 4 hours.
Shit. I got to sit
be
here
wasted.
for 3 more hours.
This
is
wasted,
like a
man.
30-mile drive from the house, so I can't really drink. I had one.
He said, listen, Gilby, I'd like to stay for the show, but I ain't got 3 hours to wait, and my buddy's not here, and I don't have the lyrics. So later, have a good show.
I was eating dinner, and over the course of the show, I had like one more. So that was kind of brutal, sitting through, 2 opening acts. Then, eventually he gets on stage and he starts off, first track was, like I said, I don't have the Kills for Thrills album, but, you know, I've heard from people it's a pretty good album. So I didn't even know the first song, but that's kind of what I was hoping how this show would go. You know, I would get turned on to some stuff I didn't know. And I just like when last summer when I went down to Texas to see The Damned with Blake, I mean, I just listened to The Damned, went down the rabbit hole, and, you know, every song The Damned played, I was like, yep, I know this one.
I didn't know any of these Gilby tunes.
I did the same thing with Gilby for this show. So, you know, he starts off with the Kills for Thrills song, which I don't even know the name of it. But yeah, that was pretty good. Then second track is one of his solo songs I like off the Swag album, Crocodile Tears.
Right, so
that was good.
Okay.
Then he goes into Stone's cover. It's Only Rock and Roll.
But I like it.
Okay, that was good. Then fourth song, he goes to the first album, Pawn Shop Guitars.
Okay.
That's a really good album. Skin and Bones. Then next song, we got, he does Guns N' Roses' Patience.
Oh, boy.
So I was kind of wondering, what's he going to do here as far as Guns N' Roses? I mean, he was only really on the Spaghetti Incident.
I didn't even know that.
He did the Use Your Illusion tour, which probably lasted 2 years. And he breaks into Patience. So I'm thinking, you know, he didn't actually play on this song, but hey, it went over well with the crowd.
I'm sure.
You know, you got to figure he was going to play some Guns N' Roses. Then another good solo song. This is like one of my favorites. Again, off the Swag album, Alien.
I don't know any of these. I know none of these, man.
Next song, another Stones cover, Dead Flowers. Now, he had played this in the sound check. He did that and Cowboy Song. So I kind of expected to hear that. And he segues into Used to Love Her.
But it's all over now.
Next song, you know, he mentions, you know, we lost Ozzy. I didn't really know Ozzy. I met him a bunch of times, but he never remembered my name. You know, we lost Ace. I was, you know, pretty good friends with Ace, toured with him, and he does Knocking on Heaven's Door.
Yeah.
Then he goes back to Pawn Shop Guitars, and he does a song called Shut Up, which, whatever. Wouldn't have been my choice. But at least he did an original song. See, and then he tells a story about, which I wasn't even aware of. Apparently, he got the call to fill in for Nita Strauss.
On Alice Cooper?
And he told the story about he got the call on a Wednesday, and he had to
do the gig on Thursday or Friday.
Fly out on a Monday, rehearse with the band for one day on the Tuesday. He had to learn 30 songs, and then apparently he did however many shows filling in for Nita, so he breaks into I'm 18. All right, cool. Next song, he says, I doubt any of y'all out here are going to know this song. I was like, shit, you don't know me.
Exactly.
I'm a rock and roll geek, motherfucker.
Exactly, motherfucker.
So he breaks out, we are the sons of no one.
Bastards of Young.
I know that song. Everybody knows that. Little bastards of young.
Yeah, by the way, I saw Tommy Stinson last week. It was good.
Replacements. Then he, next song, my wife always likes it. when this song's in the set. I knew it was coming. He does cowboy song.
Mm-hmm. Butlers do that.
Well, what do you know? Next song he does, Can't Always Get What You Want.
But if you try sometime.
Everybody knows these songs. They're going over well.
Saw her today.
Next song, another cover. He tells a story about the VH1 Rock Honor show, with him and Rob Zombie and Tommy Lee and Scotty in.
Ain't drop much.
Bring Ace out, and they do God of Thunder. Well, I'm not going to do God of Thunder, though. So he breaks out Strutter. It sounded pretty cool.
Thing or two about her.
Last song, another Stones cover. He ends it with Wild Horses.
Couldn't drag me away.
All in all, that was a good show. Good. Like I said, a little disappointed that I took the time to go down the rabbit hole and, get reacquainted with all this solo stuff. I would have preferred, more original songs, but all in all, that was a good show. So, hey, stay frosty, friends. There's my show review.
I appreciate it. I love that, friend. I love that. All right. I think that's all I got for show reviews. All right, let's get out of here, friends. Let's play one more song, and we will get the hell out of here. Thank you for listening. Thank you, everybody who called in with a show review and audio comment and stuff. I really needed to hear it. It put me in a good mood having people call in and stuff. And I'm sorry it took so long to get to some of your show reviews. Please keep them coming. Send them to me, rockandrollgeek@gmail.com. You can find this show at rockandrollgeek.com. Patreon.com/RnRGeek. Just go to rockandrollgeek.com and hit the donate button because I need your donations, friends. Without your donations, this show would die a horrible, putrid, stench-filled death. If you get any value out of this, please help me with what you can. I will let you all know what's really going on in my life as soon as I can. But we are getting through it, friends. I'm going to be just fine. I hope. All right. I'm sorry to be so cryptic. I'll see you guys soon or talk to you soon. See you on the Manitoba tour. I'm going to be talking to Lars Lenova probably early next week, hopefully. And if not, I'll do another show. I'll pull one out of my ass. Thank you for listening. Let's close out with Michael Monroe, brand new Michael Monroe song called Disconnected from the new album Outer Stellar out February 20th, which is coming up faster than I realize. All right. I'll talk to you later, friends. Here's Michael Monroe. Hopefully this plays. Let's see. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Welcome to the reception. Broadcasting our deceptions. We celebrate it all. We celebrate it all. A technicolor coded bad dream. Born out into the slipstream. We celebrate it all.
It's a rock and roll geek train wreck.